Well, it's Monday, the day before day one. I'm trying my best to take it easy. I do have a lot of work to do. So, actually, not a lot. I make, okay, not a lot of work. I do have work to do. That will set me up for this week, so I'm not feeling like I'm going to be behind anything. So, yeah, I still have to work through this week, even though I get to work from home and be flexible with it. Generally speaking, there's a little bit of something I have to do every day. And no matter how this is feeling with my AuDHD, no matter how that's going on, I still have to do the work. So I've tried to take it easy this morning. I got reminded why I am not a fan of crowds. The with Woolies opening a little later today at 9 a.m., there was a whole heap of us waiting outside, and yeah, it's like this rush of people in there, and I was just there was a part of me that just like was like not liking it. I'm fine, but definitely not liking it. Yeah, so this is the start of a very intense week for me. So follow along. I'm Vanessa. I'm a hearing person, total beginner, learning Auslan, Australian Sign Language, and I'm going to share what I'm learning, thoughts, feelings, and everything like that. I'm going to vlog this week. This is built. Oh, sorry. That's me watching a YouTube video. sorry, Crystal and Jazz. Yeah. I will vlog it. So happy Easter Monday to everyone. Yeah. Okay. Now put some clothes on. We can be a little, yeah, more free with my hands because I've learned a lot. Learned LOTS. Learned lots. So finger spelling, slowly finger spelling. There were a few things that I already knew, but I really got to really hone in for. Like, name isn't that, it's name. Like, I'm also noticing, just like language, it is a language, duh, but it, like, literally, like, there was one way I was learning name, like name, and the second trainer was name, and trainer, by the way, trainer or teacher. Learn. Interesting because it's all to do with the orientation, and that's the word for orientation, by the way, of the hands. There's facial expressions that go into it. I like, it's like doing that and not doing anything means a lot of nothing. But if I go, you get it, hey, you get that means bad. But if I go with the sign language of bad, it's confusing. So it's like, yes, no, but good, that sort of thing. I learnt the language for tired and also facial expressions again. Very tired, sick, very sick. How are you? Oh, we definitely already knew that. What else am I? Oh, there's so much. Like, important is like this, right? Important. Like my name, there was a whole heap of words. I'm going to put them up. I'll put them up somewhere. But let's just say my poor brain, tired. And I'm going to say it right now. Another thing that came up for me is my AuDHD, because two reasons. And I'm not going to finger spell anything. That's sign. That's, oh, by the way, let's get up here. Auslan, sign, finger spelling. Slowly, please, thank you. There's a lot. I learned a lot today. So much. Some of them was ingenious that stuck in my brain, like tequila. The word for tequila is literally TQ, right? Then you have a shot. That's how you say tequila in Auslan. And then it's like Scottish whiskey. And tea, coffee is something like this, I think, if I remember correctly. Water. We went through all the different drinks. We went through, get this, dog. Dog is that. I'm going to stand up, but you tap the side, dog. And then cats. Of course, cats like that. But cat can be also like that. Puppy is like small or little dog, right? Down the side there. Anyway, oh my god, I'm so tired. The AuDHD is really doing a number on me today. Two things. It's a voice off. So all the instructors, the trainers, are voice off, and with the AuDHD, I noticed I was blurting out shit when we're meant to be voice off, and I'm learning. Believe me, sorry and forgot. Two I'm definitely familiar with now, like sorry. So yeah, I don't know how to control that. That's just a me thing. It's the ADHD side of me with the not thinking. Really not thinking. No, seriously, no filter. Just, it's like, ooh. So I've got a lot of practice to do. Go to practice. And then TODO to do. I am glad. Oh, the other ADHD thing. STIM. My stimming. I do it with my hands. And I was doing this at one time like this to regulate myself and my anxiety, which is a thing I do, like just rubbing my paws. And unfortunately, the trainer misunderstood. He just thought I was cold. And I went, no, I wish I said STIM. And I don't know if she would have picked up on what I mean by that. But I can't stim with my hands anymore. So that's a big thing. I'm going to have to learn to sit on my hands and not stim with my hands. I may need to invest in a fidget toy, but otherwise I was twiddling in my chair for another stim, moving my feet. I'm a big stimmer. I don't care. I'm going to do it in public. I need to regulate myself. So I can't do it with my hands anymore. So I'm going to have to figure out a stim in this sort of situation. So deaf people, and when I'm signing, I'll be okay. But I think that's the other side of it. It's like, one, it's a learning and a challenge, but also figuring out how to be me without confusing people. So I may have to sit on my hands and do that. But another thing that came out of it for me is interesting is that, yeah, learning all the different hand positions and getting really clear on how I do them, like the orientation, like are they up, are they down, what exactly am I doing with my hands? Like start is that. Start, or, there is this for start, but the Auslan is start, Auslan, start. Deaf, hearing, so many. We were just a lot of finger spelling. a lot of finger spelling. Some signing, definitely signing and challenging us on again and again, again and again, and again and again. But now that I've done day one, I just need to figure out a few things like my stem and the blurting out thing when it's a voice off situation. And I struggle with the eye contact. I'm looking at people's hands and not their face. That's a thing I have to figure out because, you know, it is a thing for me. I can't maintain eye contact, but I've got to watch their face. Got to watch their face and their hands. So, goodness knows. So yeah, I'll just sit and relax now and let my brain decompress and do some work. And I'm definitely busy. See, interesting too. Busy, what? Or where? Actually, where? That's where. I think that's what. Why? What? Okay. What? Why? When? Where? And if I do it like that, that's busy. It's really interesting how there's seriously little adjustments to your hands that make a whole complete different thing. Like even learning and train, right? Train as in a train, like a tram and stuff. But someone brought up as a good question, what's the difference between train and train? And like you go to the gym, so you do GYM, you finger spell it, but also seriously, like workout and gym is literally whatever you want to make it. Like if you want to, it's gym workout today. Now it's like that. Oh, sorry. Now that's more my natural now. So this is my dominant hand, my right hand. So I've got to do all the things with that. Another thing I learned is I've got to get there a lot earlier than I thought. I thought I was getting there early, but because of time taken to park, time to walk from the car park to Deaf Connect, and because I got a little lost, yeah, I was right on time, but still the room was already quite full. So it's just like, oh, now I can see why they didn't want to cancel, and they just are swapping trainers around because of pure fact the trainer we were meant to have all 4 days is off sick. So, sick. He's sick. Come in. Oh. Anyway, I'll get it. It's just like anything, muscle memory. In the end, it's a language like any other language. That's me for Monday. I'll keep you updated for Tuesday. Hey, from South Bank in Brisbane. We're on day 2 of the Auslan intensive. Not quite there yet. I arrived early on purpose. One early behind me is where I'm parked for early bird parking, $20 all day. Whoop, whoop. Anywho, lots of reflections. Let's chill out for a little bit. Lots of reflections. I am wobbly AF with this camera because I'm holding it. One, I was tired. Yeah, my brain got challenged. It was just first time it's been challenged in a hot minute, and I am actually okay with that. I'm really okay with that. And we learned lots. I went over it. Already went over it, but today what I'm planning to do, the reason why I'm here very early, half an hour early if not more, one, I want to get a matcha or something beforehand because I realized I keep forgetting things. Like today, yesterday I left my cacao in the car, Today I'm leaving my blueberry muffin in the car. I've already eaten breakfast, like I had something for breakfast, but I was hoping to have that with the matcha. But anyway, so there's that. I'll go over what we potentially will be learning today, and just, I don't know, I'll take it easy, but at the same time, this is, wow, that's really nice. I just had a really nice breeze come up and just stroke me. It's so nice. Don't get that at home. Anyways, distracted much? Yeah, my AuDHD is coming into it. One, I'm wearing this, I've chosen to wear the same outfit as yesterday, and whatever. They can think whatever of me. I might change it tomorrow, but today I am feeling okay with wearing the same outfit as yesterday. Also because I just had a really long day yesterday, so yeah. Anyway, let's have a look-see on that side, and I'll see you possibly later today. I'll talk to you and give you a little bit of lowdown on what's going on, and give you maybe some Auslan, like what I've done and everything there, see what's stuck, and go from there. Alright, talk soon. I'm going to be honest, I'm feeling tired today. I don't know if you can see it on my face, but I could just sleep. And my body is just feeling just run down. So, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to check in back around Saturday. Hence I'll be home, not in this lovely South Bank with a breeze on my back. We're so lovely having this breeze on my back. Anyway, because right now my brain is so dead. I don't know what to tell you. Week 3, see in the things they're like week 3, blah blah blah, but really it's day 2. Anyway, we learned numbers, dollars, cents, millions, billions, hundreds, all that sort of stuff, all the numbers. We put a whole heap of conversational sentences together. We learned house, home, apartment unit, houseboat, ferry, bus, train, all the different transport options. We learned non-binary, transgender, man, woman, boy, girl, blah blah blah. We learned about how you, yours, mine, me, I, and all this sort of stuff, they, them, and all this sort of stuff, the possessive versus personal stuff. How it's really not gendered, how it's really very similar. It's just all to do with the hand shape. It's like pointing versus fist closed and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, my hand's dying. Oh, holding this phone. Oh my gosh. I'm just so tired, people. Note to self, if I do there's this one, Auslan 1, intro to Auslan 1 and intro to Auslan 2. And if I do number 2, I'm going to friggin' opt for weekly. This is too much. It's affecting my work. It's affecting just this. I'm day 3 and I'm exhausted. And it's not to do with anything else. It's literally, the learning thing and everything. But yeah, note to self. Anyway. We'll see how I go, but I'll be checking back in most likely on Saturday, not tomorrow. But if I do check in tomorrow, so be it. All right. See ya tomorrow. As promised, it's now Sunday. I couldn't do an update on Saturday, and I kind of stopped doing any vlogs or anything around the Auslan. That's right. Now I've got my hands free. Let's do this. Auslan. It's intro to Auslan. Level 1. So when I do numbers, I remember that. Got to keep my hand. There's all sorts of nuances to when you sign with Auslan in the finger spelling. So yes, some of it has stuck. Yay! Anywho, lots I've learned, not just the alphabet and everything that I've got behind me. There's a lot. And also alphabet, we learnt the word for alphabet. And so the alphabet is A, Z. So A to Z. Anyway, let's just say, let's see, after that day, I got more and more exhausted. This got massaged and stretched and just all sorts of ways, and plus throwing a lot at us each day. You've got to understand the way it works is it's an 8-week course crammed into 4 days, and that's 2 weeks per day you're going over, including the games, which I loved. I loved the games part, so yay, friends. And we went over, it was like roll call, revision. We had breaks, good enough breaks. I like the fact we had good enough breaks that allowed us to decompress for a little bit, and then we get back into it, voice off and everything. I liked the fact, I actually liked it was voice off. Allowed me to, as someone with AuDHD, allowed me to focus, see, or I see, yeah. Anyway, so what I've done now, let's see, what else can I share about it? Do I recommend it? Yes. Do I also recommend going weekly instead of 4-day intensive? Just depends. Really depends on you. I can't say. Like for me, I liked it because I needed to figure out where I'm at with this before I go on the full study pathway. And sorry, I'm practicing. I'm going to be practicing. You're going to see a lot of practicing here. Anyway, long and short of it is that I will do the Auslan intro to Auslan level 2, because that, what I just did, it was intro to Auslan level 1, and then I'll do level 2, and that I'll do in the second half of the year. So yeah, in the later half of the year, and then it gives me time to practice, because I need the practice. I need the practice. And there was a lot. The numbers and like 1, 2, 3, blah, blah, blah. It's just like any other language. It has its thing. And then you've got, then you got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, then 20, 10, 20, 30. Oh, these are the hundreds, sorry. 100. No, sorry, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then 1, always finger like this, 100, and it's just one finger, because if you do 2 fingers like that, it actually means something completely different. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, it's a whole thing, you know, girl, that, cousin, niece, boy, man, woman. Another one I learnt was transgender, and then that's for non-binary. I need to find what bisexual is, because that's me. Sapphic bisexual. I guess I spell it. I do the finger spelling. Nonetheless, what else? There was so much covered. House, townhouse, and units or apartments, and border, Border, room, accommodation. That's all the one word, so context. Sorry, with the arms, I'm thinking. So you've got this for S, then you got silver, grey, and then Sunday. There was actually some signs I was like, really? Anyway, we've got interesting. That's Friday. That's father. Two of those on there for father, and that's F. Anyway, what else? Lots to learn, lots to practice, lots to do. So yeah, that's the plan. 47-year-old me. We'll keep you updated with how it's going. As someone with AuDHD, I did find I was, swiveling in the seat, doing some stimming and everything like this. And I found the best way for me was in the classroom set up to be behind a desk so I could do stuff under the desk with my hands, because when I wasn't under a desk and I was doing stuff with my hands, of course, the poor person, the teacher was looking and, yeah, it was misinterpreting and thinking I was cold, but I was stimming. So yeah, that's something I have to be mindful of going forward with all this, about not really stimming with my hands per se, and if I do, I have to hide it. I hate to say that, but because this is very much, there's so much nuance to this about the orientation, because you can have that, and another one, like right down the body, and they all mean a different word. They really do. So where today, where and single, like when it's right down the body. So you got to watch out with the orientation, whether it's touching the face, how the hands shapes up. It's so nuanced. Oh my God, I cannot tell you how nuanced it is. Like, they really blew my mind. This is legitimately a language, people, I'm learning. It's legitimate language, and I'm really learning. I'm really enjoying the whole voice off situation. No overwhelm. It's just like, how can I say this? Someone who has noise sensitivities and gets overwhelmed when so many people are talking at the same time, and I'm trying to concentrate on you talking, meanwhile I hear everything else at the same time. It's like having two radio stations going on, it's so overwhelming. And it's just not okay. It's not okay. So I really enjoyed the fact it's voice off. So then I can just, and I'm not necessarily looking at their, and then I love also the fact that, how can I say this? I don't have to look at their eyes. I'm looking at the full picture. Yeah. You get me? So I have a little bit of not having to worry about looking directly in someone's eyes while they're talking, and that all that sort of, no. I'm looking like at the hands, the gestures. Generally, sometimes they mouth the words. Some of them mouth the words, so you get an idea of what's going on with the sentence and what they're asking too. So, yeah, there's that. Now, here's the thing. I'm waiting to hear back, because it is Sunday. I'm waiting to hear back to hear more about Certificate 2 and 3 in Auslan. Now, unfortunately for me, I'm in the wrong state here in Australia. If I lived in New South Wales and I lived in Victoria, I'd be able to do these for free. I'm not kidding. TAFE New South Wales and TAFE, I think TAFE Victoria too, but definitely TAFE New South Wales allows you to do it for free if you can prove you're a resident of New South Wales. I'm not. I'm in Queensland. So yeah, I gotta wait to hear back what the costs are. Queensland being Queensland, we're behind. Like, seriously, New South Wales has been ahead always in a lot of ways, and Queensland just is sometimes so behind, but other times the relaxed nature of Queensland works for us, like during the COVID time. We didn't have as many lockdowns. We were so casual about it, but
yeah. New South Wales and Melbourne got it. Oh, well, I think it was nearly being one of the most locked down cities around, and we got an influx up here in Queensland, around southeast Queensland specifically. We got an influx of people from Victoria, and that caused all. It still does. It still does to this day cause all sorts of issues with housing and rentals, all that sort of stuff. So, anywho, in conclusion, yeah, I've learned a lot. I've still got a lot to practice. Now I've got something to practice with, if you get me. I've got something to practice. So practice with. Yeah, and I'll keep you updated. Just subscribe. Sorry, go do the whole thing. Subscribe if you want to keep updated on the learning, the lessons, everything about it. I am a talk to camera sort of chicky babe, not a vlogger per se. Not up to that sort of standard with everything, including editing. I'm very minimal. And I'm keeping all my R's and and all everything in it. So just like we're having a good old little chat, hence the name of my channel, Vanessa Chats. So yeah, if you enjoy this sort of style, like, subscribe, and of course do the notification thing. And I'll see you in my next one, wherever it is. And if you want to stay more updated, I sometimes post shorter clips of everything I'm saying before I've edited everything together on my Instagram, which of course you can link in the description. So bye.